So, hi everyone, my name is Pradeep. So, today I am going to narrate a story. It is a small story, but it is an interesting story. I hope you will like it. So, it is a story about the value of time. Okay. So, once upon a time, there lived a young man in a small town who was very lazy and he had a habit of procrastinating the things and he was lagging behind of his friends, classmates in studies, in every field. And he kept delaying the things, uh, even if it is an urgent matter or if it is a it is an immediate task, whatever the task may be, he used to take it casually. And because of that reason, he was suffering of procrastinating the things and not able to succeed in his life. So one day, one wise monk uh, was coming to his town, and everybody was eager to see him. And that monk was renowned for his wisdom and enlightenment. And on that day, the boy also decided to meet him and to share his problems in his life, how he can get rid of this. So that's why he wanted to meet the monk. So as usual, on that day, he got ready and he reached that place where the monk was staying. So he was waiting for the monk, and uh, after a couple of minutes later, when his turn came, and the monk came out and met with the young man. The young man explained everything, what he's suffering or what kind of problems in his life, and the monk smiled, and the boy again explained, master, so I'm failure in my life, and I'm suffering from everything, like everybody surpass everything, but I'm still lagging behind it. And even if despite of several recommendation, suggestion, advices from my teachers, from my relatives, from my family members, I did not give much priority on the times. I did not give the value of the time, and I'm still struggling. I don't know what to do, but I want to surpass everything in every fields. I want to surpass everybody in every fields, and for that I need your tips and your suggestion for that. So the master smiled for a while, and you know just sat for a moment in a quiet and look around here and there. Then the masters explained for that, since you are suffering from this issue, I would like to share a story. I hope after listening this story, obviously you will able to understand your issue and how you can get rid of that. So now the monk started explaining the story to the young man who was suffering from that issue, and he was always blaming to others. He was keep complaining that was my fate, my time is not good, or it's not, the things are not happening in my favor, and so these are the problems and issue, the obstacles he was suffering. So now the monk started telling a story. So the story was about a king and his classmate. So now the story started. There was a king in a kingdom who was very kind and generous. He used to love the people, and he used to take care of them, and he used to help the people who are in need. And one day the king met with his one of his classmate, like in his Gurukul days. So that classmate also used to study with him, and the classmate was very lazy, and he was poor. He had no money, no job, no respect from his family or relatives, because he was so lazy, and he did not give value to the time, and always complained about his like the head, and he blamed to others for his problems. So that was the issue. So after listening that, the king realized that what exactly the problems with him. The king again offered him, okay, if that is the case, let's make a deal for that. So now, before sunrise, before sunset today, you can come to my treasury and collect golds, gems, as much as you can, and you can become rich. After hearing that message, the man got surprised, and he was on the cloud line. That means he was so happy about that, and he went back to home, and he explained the same thing to his wife. The wife also was so happy, and so delighted. She also told to her husband that now it's your time. You go and get the gold and jewelry for me. Now the husband was feeling hungry, and the husband asked the wife, "You serve me the lunch. As soon as I finish the lunch, I'll go there and get the jewelry." So immediately the wife prepared the food and served the lunch. While having the lunch, the young man was thinking that I have enough time to get the treasury and get the gold, everything. So why should I be worry about that? So he started eating this slowly, and after having the lunch, he felt asleep. Like he was thinking of that I have enough time. Why should I go early? So let's have enough, then we'll go there. So he took a nap for a moment, but unfortunately he slept in long hours. In the sense, maybe more than 2 hours. When he woke up and saw that it was afternoon, and he immediately woke up, and he picked up a couple of bags and started running. Since the afternoon was approaching, and the sun was about to set, and now in the on the way, when he started running, and after a while, he felt hot, and he was sweating completely. He wanted to take a rest for a while. Thinking of that, after couple of miles, he found a tree, and he thought of to take a rest for a moment under a tree. And at that time, the cold breeze was blowing, and he took a rest under a tree, and he thought of to take a nap for a moment. But what exactly happened? He was thinking that I'll take a couple of minutes rest, but unfortunately he took a nap. It was he slept actually. He slept for 2 hours again. And when he woke up, he saw that now the evening is approaching. And when he saw that now he was running out of time, and he started running, and he was about to reach the treasury, and when he reached that, he found that the treasury gates have been shut, and now he completely disappointed. There is no way. He thought of to get the jewelry and gems whatever as much as he can, but now there is no way for him, and he could become the rich, but now he completely disappointed and he ashamed of himself, and he was thinking that that was my mistake that I made from my side, but the king had offered me a golden opportunity to become a rich. So he ashamed and he disappointed and he went back to his home with empty handed. So that was the story about the poor classmate and the king. When the story explained to that old the young man, the monk again smiled, and that young man was completely speechless, and he was not able to speak a words. Now the young man replied, "Yes, master, now I realize my mistake, where I did." And when he realized, he understood the what exactly he did, he went back to home and he started working hard on his goals, and gradually he became happier, and things were moving in his favor, and the day came, he got the success. He got success in his life. So that was the story about the monk and the young man and the king with his classmate. So if we see in our life, we find that the time is so precious for everyone, and we often blame to others for our failures. Like we go with the fate, we blame to others that my time is not good, or we don't understand the delicacy of the time. Okay, and second thing, if you want to understand what is the importance, what is the delicacy of the time, then there is a saying, or it is said that if you value the time, obviously the time will value for you, and if you ruin the time, then the time will ruin for you. So that was the quote. And if you really understand the value of time or value of 1 minute, then ask a traveler who has missed the train by 1 minute. And if you want to understand the value of 1 year, then ask a student who has failed in annual exam and waiting for next exam to appear. So that was the story about the value of time. So never waste the time, and try to make the time and understand the precious or the delicacy of the time. So we have limited amount of time in our life, so make the time productive and make the best use of time. So I hope that the story you all can utilize the time in your precious life, that is called that, like you think it is a gold for you, and that gold can be used with a precious time and precious moment. So thank you for listening, and have a great day.